This is by far one of the most modified BMW M2 competitions in the country. It's all fitted with OEM BMW M Performance parts and M2 CS racing parts. Let's move on to the front. Starting with the grille, you got the M2 CS front lip in full carbon finish. You got the M2 CS race ducts. And for those of you who are thinking, are these real holes we made? Yes, they are. And they are actually functional. They move directly to the Eventuri intake here in the engine bay. So if you actually come here, take a look, the air flows straight in and it actually goes straight into the Eventuri intake. You got the 50th anniversary roundels and even the engine bay is decked out. You got the M-Power engine cover, CSF intercoolers, Eventuri charge pipes, and even the crank hub, the internals of these cars are all changed from plastic to aluminum. This is also the M2 CS carbon bonnet with the M2 Competition racing decal. Let's move on to the side. Looking up here, we got 19-inch carbon fiber Strasse wheels fitted with M2 CS carbon ceramic brakes. These are OEM, by the way, and everything was changed. So if you actually close up here, you will see that the vents are actually functional. With the air coming in here, it goes out here. We left this exposed carbon with the rest painted in alpine white. We got the carbon fiber mirror caps. Moving on here to the rear, you can see that we also equipped this car with the decal. So it's a continuation from the front that pushes through the side until here in the rear. Another great OEM piece. And let's move up. So as you can see, this OEM wing is actually made specific for this carbon trunk. This carbon trunk, if I'm not mistaken, there are only 3 here in the country. And fortunately, we've been lucky to work on 2 of them. The other one's a Long Beach blue variant. And we actually painted the trunk. Attention to detail in this thing, alpine white. And for you to know that it's OEM, if you lift up the trunk, you can see that M Performance is engraved here. It's really light. I'd say you can push it easily with one finger. And there you have it. Moving on here to the rear, you can see that it has the carbon diffuser. Based on forums and research, this is the only exhaust system that makes a really good tone. Because as all of you S55 owners know, this engine sounds raspy. So we needed to pair it with this system to make it sound grumpier, more aggressive. Other touches we did, this is an AC Schnitzer roof spoiler. And we also blacked out the roof to give it a more aggressive look. Now I would like to talk about the interior of this car. It's not your ordinary M2 Competition. These are limited edition Recaro M seats. If I'm not mistaken, there are only 3 of these in the country. And we also equipped this car with all OEM bits. So as you can see, we got the V2 steering wheel. This is an OEM. 3D design paddle shifters. This is a P3 gauge, which actually allows you to check the time of 0 to 100, the oil level, water temperature, etc. So we got the rear seat delete on this car. Center console has been changed as well to all carbon fiber M Performance parts. The shifter has been changed, but this is a DCT variant. And if you want to hear how it sounds, let's go for it. This uses the stock valves. So if I actually press the valves in the middle, this is efficient mode, and this is Sport Plus. It's really loud. Let's go take this out for a ride. We are here now in the M2 Competition. It's fitted with a full exhaust system from Remus and active Autowerke. It makes the S55 engine less raspy and very crisp on the pops and bangs. So we also got KW V3 coilovers installed, so this car is lowered as well. It's running 480 wheel horsepower, more or less 550 on the crank, and no wheel spins. We upgraded these tires to Michelin Planet Sport Cup 2s. Perfect on the track, which is where we came from. And let's see how this goes on the road.